Members of Congress and Syrian nationals here in the Bay Area say they agree with the response, but not the way the Trump administration went about it.
ABC 7 News anchor Eric Thomas joins us live in San Francisco now, where a protest against that missile strike is happening right now. Eric?
What would be the first protest in San Francisco since the missile strikes will be getting underway in about 55 minutes. But as you mentioned, we're already hearing from the Bay Area's Syrian American community as well as our congressional representatives. Syrian-born Walnut Creek businessman Ziad Al-Jamal says he's no fan of President Trump, but he applauds the missile attack as an important first step.
I think the Trump administration have to take a decisive action, not just a one-time hit.
However, he says forcing Syrian President Bashar al-Assad from power must be the end game.
This is a man who's involved in 500,000 people death, and he has no place to be leading Syria.
But there is caution in the Bay Area's congressional delegation. Peninsula Democrat Jackie Speier was in San Mateo today speaking to the League of Women Voters.
I'm not willing to go to war in Syria.
Speier says launching 59 cruise missiles against a Syrian Air Force base was a proportional response. But the president should have come to Congress first and must consult with Congress before upping the ante.
The president has intentions to go beyond Tomahawk missiles being shot into airstrips, and that can only be done with the AUMF being authorized by the House.
AUMF stands for Authorization to Use Military Force. Other Bay Area congressional members also weighed in today. East Bay Democrat Mark DeSaulnier says the U.S. needs a strategy. In a statement, he said, these rash airstrikes alone are not sufficient to combat the war crimes perpetrated by the Assad regime. Oakland Democrat Barbara Lee went further, saying the missile strikes, quote, represent a dangerous military escalation into the Syrian civil war and are without legal justification. Everyone agrees that the wild card is Russia and its support for Assad.
I think the Russian support to Assad regime is really against humanity as well.
In San Francisco,